Hello, welcome to my channel. This is where I show you how I'm planning out my week. So first of all, take a look at how chunky this thing is. I'm actually obsessed. Anyways, so I use a passion planner weekly with a Monday start, and as you can see here, my biggest go-to is using, well, first of all, let me clip this because it won't stay still. My biggest go-to is using all of these post-its. It just makes it easier to know what's happening, what needs to get planned, what needs to get written down. So it's just a way for me to, know what's happening, and again, I need to write them down. So let me just move these to the side that I will use while I'm planning, and usually what I'd like to do is while I do it, then I just throw them out. Anyways, so up here, as you can see, I have these boxes and a Sharpie mistake that I did. So the first thing I'm gonna have to do is kind of white them out. But before I get to that, these are the stickers that I'm actually gonna be using. It's a combination of a bunch of the Passion Planner stickers that kind of have the same colors, so I'm gonna mix them up. Plus, I'm going to be using this washi tape that kind of has those same colors as well. And of course, these icon stickers, I'm actually mixing two different ones from two different brands. I'll definitely post them below in the comments or in the info section of this video so that you can check those out. But again, the first thing I gotta do is white out some of these things. So just a little backstory. At the beginning of the year, I went through every single page and did those little I guess squares at the top. It was mostly so that I could write down what workouts I was doing, but because of so many changes and me wanting to experiment a little bit more, I've been erasing them every single week and just making it different. It's just how I've been able to, you evolve as you use your planner, you try new things, so definitely it's been something that I've been erasing, and I definitely will not be doing in my next planner for next year. I won't be spending that time doing that. But either ways, let me go ahead, white these out really quick. I'm just using a gel pen up here, and down on below what I just used was a typical whiteout. So let me just finish this up really quick. Now that that's covered, I mean, most likely all of these things will get covered, let's be real. But now that I have that, I'm gonna go ahead and add some of this washi tape onto different sections of my page. And I'm also going to be using some of the stickers as kind of like a washi tape as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do some mixing and matching, adding in these stripes. Okay, as I finish up here, one of the biggest things that I like to do, and that is why I covered up my Sunday, is that I like to add in my weekly goals in there. It's good to have goals, it's good to have something to strive for, make sure that you are, living to your max. So that's what I do here. And then on this section on the left side of the page is actually where I write down at least one thing that I'm grateful for, one thing that I want to remember that day for. And also I have this little sticker here that it's a reminder for Mochi, my dog's monthly medication, his heartworm stuff. So let's see if that'll work. Anyways, so this is basically where I write down my gratitude, but I'm just gonna add a little bit more so that that sticker, because it's so thin and you can see the whiteout, I'm just adding a little border-ish thing. Again, this is just me going with the flow. I don't really have a set plan other than the things that need to get time blocked, which, talking about time blocking, let's go ahead and add in all of those things. Again, I have this post-it note that is on the side. You can't really see it in this video, but it'll tell me what to do. Plus, I totally forgot to talk about these pens. Okay, so I got Passion Planner's erasable pens. I got the black. I kind of did mention it in, actually I think I did mention it in the previous video. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't, I don't know. Anyways, so I wanted to talk about them because previously, well, I'm still going to be planning and talking at the same time. So anyways, previously I was using the Friction erasable pens. Why? Because I make a lot of spelling mistakes, and that is 100% okay. Anyways, so when they came out with the pens, I was like, I need them because that's what I'm using already, so why not, get it from them as well. I will say, because they are a 0.7, I am very used to using like a 0.5 or like thin pens. So definitely like it's a little bit more thicker than what I'm used to, but I am 100% okay with it. It still works perfectly, just like the other pens from Friction. They are black. It comes with refills, which is absolutely amazing. Instead of just buying a bunch of pens and just wasting that, you can just get refills now. So I've been definitely enjoying it. I even use it at my work because, again, mistakes happen. I love that you can erase them. I love that, it's permanent enough, let's put it that way. But anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up some of my time blocking things. I do have many, let's say, mini events happening this week, including one that I'm so freaking excited. I'll just talk about it because why not? One of the events that's happening this week is that I'm hosting a webinar on Thursday, which is called Busy Women Making an Additional Income. So it's basically talking about this opportunity that I have, that I've been a part of, where literally you can make a side income with your health and wellness on the pockets of your time. So pockets of time, I think I've talked about this in previous videos. It's basically figuring out, okay, I have a free 15 minutes here. Let me do something that'll make an impact, or basically work this business that I can make an additional income. So it's not necessarily you sitting down for a huge chunk of time. It's mostly utilizing your time to your advantage to be able to make an impact, do things that you want to actually do, and actually get things done. Let's put it that way. So I'm hosting that webinar. If you are actually interested, let me know in the comments below, and I will totally send over the information for this webinar that's happening on Thursday. It is at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, so obviously it'll also be recorded, so I'm going to be sending that out as well. But I would love, love, love to see your faces on that Zoom webinar. But anyways, that is something that is happening. That is something that's happening on Thursday. So I'm super, super pumped, because also that leads me into opening up enrollment for my mentorship as a, busy woman that is wanting to make additional income. So it'll just be like a 5-day fast track sort of thing. Even during the holidays, yes, you can make an impactful income. So anyways, I'll be talking more about that on my Instagram. That's where I give out most of that information, not necessarily on here because we're doing planning things here. Anyways, I've been talking for a while. Let me go ahead and finish up this spread, finish up all my time blocking, adding in all my meetings, calls, all the things. everything is added, I'm gonna go ahead and fill in these bottom sections of my page. So I keep them very consistent week by week. So this bottom right section is going to be the quote of the week. It is basically something that I am looking at, something that is inspiring for me approaching this new week. So it's also a great way for me to just practice hand lettering. I feel like I say this every single week, but it's the truth. And maybe you haven't watched my other videos, so I'm just gonna say it again. It's basically just a way for me to have some fun. So let me go ahead, add this in pencil, and then of course I'm gonna go add it and ink it in. So for this left section of the page is usually where I add in my tracker for my coaching business. Again, it is just a way for me to see how I'm doing, stay consistent, and actually get everything done. Of course, you can always use this section however it is that you want. I only use kind of like a section of it. There's always going to be an empty space. That's where I have fun with my stickers, which I'll go into more details later, and that line is going to annoy me forever. Anyways, this is what happens. Anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead, add in this tracker really quick, and then have some fun with some stickers. So kind of like I just mentioned, I am going to go ahead and have that intense fun that happens whenever I use some stickers, because let's be real, just looking at a spread with the time blocking stuff is not as fun as if it has motivational things, some more colors, some more, you know, just everything, let's put it that way. So first thing I'm actually going to do is cover up this one big chunk of section that I did not use for my tracker, and just cover it up with some more washi and some more stickers basically. So I'm just going to go ahead, have some fun with this, and also add in some of my to-dos using some squares stickers that I have here. You'll see in a second, but that'll mostly be what I'll be doing in the next few minutes. so here is the spread. Okay, this one sticker is gonna drive me insane, but I'll fix it later. Anyways, so as you can see, I have all of my to-dos that I will definitely be filling in after I finish filming this, and all of my check-ins that I have to do with my clients, also filling in my tracker, all the things. But I'm so happy how it turned out. Love the freaking colors that Passion Planner has now mixed in with their stickers. I love it. Anyways, hopefully this was helpful, inspiring, and hopefully you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you here for the next video. Bye!